Hello, hi, welcome to 57 degrees, 2:50 a.m., March 10th, 2020. Well, hello. What's up, Fredo, Steven, David, Lisa, Southeast, Jesse? What's up? What's the haps, people?
Just 154 Tennessee, Roland Street.
Welcome to the stream. Not really, Chris. Not really, but thank you. I hope it's exciting for me as it is for you. Yeah, there's been some accidents. The only major was in Costa Mesa at the 405 near Harbor. That was a fatality. There's one going on. Not a fatality, but there's a crash going on right now. Big Rig versus a Lamborghini up near downtown. But as you can see, I am nowhere near downtown. It's been a busy night. Actually, there was another accident. Was it in North Hills? I think it is. Let me see. That was earlier in the night involving a possible fatality and a child. I don't know if the child is the possible fatality. I haven't read the details. I just know what the story was called. But what have we fed so far? So we got a GSW to the head, but that was yesterday, kind of. We got some Claremont rain, San Pedro rain. We got a vehicle into a tree with someone trapped in Laverne. Possible fatal in North Hills. I like that. Let's check that out. DUI, hit and run, car versus light pole, caught on camera. Ooh, let's watch that. I haven't seen that one yet. And then besides that, we also have some Southgate rain, some Corona rain, vehicle versus hydrant, some San Fernando Valley rain, some Long Beach rain, some other Long Beach rain. It's been somewhat of a busy evening. And that's what happens when it rains. Our packaging, I believe right now we're doing about a 25 for 1. All those stories are packaged into one. Oh, they're not. But let's check out that story. Let's see what he has on camera here. First of all, don't hide the lead. Oh, that's the caught on camera. They left the scene. Gotcha. they found it. I thought they got the crash on scene. No, they got them leaving the scene. On scene. Yeah. So that car just crashed into that wall. And that guy's like, hey man, my car's still running. I think I can get out of here. And there's our driver. What's up, buddy? It's like, what should I do? Do I have my phone? Southeast, I already did them all. I just mentioned the ones that I did. Because like, I'm just going to walk away from the scene. I didn't do nothing. I'm going to leave. I'm out of here. And she's like, oh, I forgot something in there. Let's go back and get it. Dude, this is world's smartest criminals right here. He's like, oh, I'll come back. He's like, I'm out of here, guys. I got to leave. I've been drinking. Wasn't me. Oh, even she's stumbling a little bit with her pants that are one size too tight. I don't think you need to pull them up, sweetie. They ain't going nowhere. Whoever you're calling is giving you bad advice because they advise you to leave.
En route to call number 133.
I'm probably going to post this on what not to do. I love the what not to do's. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. Screw it. Hey man, they said get out of there. They said leave. Let's go. We're out. Let's go. Get in. Get in. Get in the car. Get in the car. We're leaving. It's like, nope. I want no part of it. Nope. Nope. Even this one's like, nope. My pants are way too tight for me to be involved with this. I'm out of here. See ya. Bye. Just gonna leave the scene of the crime. No big deal. Oh, almost crashed into that car too. Oh, I'm gonna park over there. You like my play-by-play? It's probably pretty spot on, by the way. Boom. It's talk soup, but with stringing. Did the police catch him? I don't know. Let's continue watching the video and see what happens. Oh, dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Hi, Wendy. Dun dun dun. Idiot. Southeast, here you go. I didn't shoot that, by the way. I shot this. I'm not the one who shot that hit and run. I shot this. I'm out here in Long Beach trying not to catch the coronavirus. Long Beach has 3 confirmed cases as of midnight. Just out here trying not to catch the coronavirus. Alrighty, now we're looking for a crash. Seriously, we're looking for a crash. Oh, now the Lamborghini crash is a SIG alert. Sons of a biscuit. Sons of a biscuit. Damn. Damn. I mean, darn. Yeah, media is on scene. No, media is LOUDLABS. CHP playing favorites. Media on scene. No, media is LOUDLABS. I happen to know for a fact that LOUDLABS is there. Was that the Queen Mary? It sure is. It sure was. Is, was, am, I don't know. Yeah. With nights like this, we hope to get like a hit. Ruben, no offense, but how much do you weigh? I'm not being mean or rude. I'm just curious.
It's a 761 RA761. Will be breathing too.
I know I'm not allowed to ask, but you're a dude, so I can ask you. Can't ask the ladies. That's rude. LA gonna go on lockdown. LA's not going on lockdown. We discussed this yesterday, though. Once it gets into the homeless or the prison or jail system, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Scott is quiet. I just did a commentary. Or were you being sarcastic? You stick to what your driver's license says. I'm only asking, Ruben, because you're always asking me to bring you food. You're always asking. You're always saying you're hungry. Now, here's. I'm gonna make a lot of you upset right now. Here's how you know you got an eating problem. As you sit down to eat, and as you're eating, you're wondering what your next meal is gonna be. Instead of sitting there and enjoying that one, or instead of worrying about other things, you're literally eating and worried about what the next meal is gonna be. That's when I know I got myself an eating problem. Nowadays, when I eat, I worry about who I'm gonna give the rest to. Who am I gonna give it to? Does Lisa want this? Does Bronson want it? Does Dade want it? I know the dog does, but he ain't getting it. Wendy, it sounds like a lot of people we know. And if you're talking about dad loves food. And when you get to that age, you don't have much more to look forward to, so. All right, guys, I can't really read comments so much. Where are you at? 605 at what? 605 at the 5. Yeah? All right, that's kind of ahead of us. All right, we're en route to a crash now. I think, right? Let's see here. Vehicle versus pole blocking the roadway. Yeah, we're en route. 605 north at the 5 connector. I should probably put that on the board. Practice what you preach. En route, TC 605 5. Bam. All right. So we got about a 5-minute ETA. If it's raining this hard, definitely not taking the big camera out. I will grab my little camera and an umbrella. I already got my yellow on. I got my reflective, so I'm all good and legal. Hey, it's El Dorado Park. I've been there 3 days in a row and haven't caught a fish yet. But I'm also learning. I went there Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Anybody ever fish El Dorado Park? Got any suggestions for me? I haven't fished it since probably the 90s at night, illegally. Probably not sober. But I did catch fish, but I don't remember, like, it wasn't my equipment, so I don't remember what he threw on my line. But somebody told me to grab an app, and I did. That fish brain app. It's real cool. So what happens is you don't have to post all the pictures you take or the fish you catch, but some people do. So I can go there and see if I'm not the only one that got skunked. I can see if other people caught stuff, and people are pulling stuff out of there. Anything from a carp to a bluegill to a bass. So I've been trying for bass the past 3 days and been unsuccessful. All right, guys, I'll be right back. No, we did not crash. We took a phone call. Sometimes the stations want to hear from me. Do we have sound and video? All right, cool. Don't touch your face. I touch my face all day. You're not going to stop me from touching my face. So if I get it, I get it. I've lived a great life. And I have a strong immune system. I drank water out of the hose as a kid. If you drink water out of the hose as a kid, you will survive.
I know, we're still working on what they were doing and found in the fight, but you need to get in so you don't penetrate. Mono Boulevard, Voyager Street.
They say the best way to beat the coronavirus is with a Corona. Drink a Corona. Fight Corona. Fight fire with fire. Coronavirus. You don't want to get the coronavirus. I mean, let's face it. We all have had it. They just weren't testing for it. And now that they're testing for it, they're finding it. Well, you think it just showed up? It's been here for a minute. And some of us have had it and didn't even know it and moved on. But now, that one doctor in China is like, let me test for this. And he changed the world. Alright, so we're rolling up on it right now. They said everything is clear on the shoulder, which means it's not going to be that big of a deal. But if there's some decent damage and there's a pull down, I might jump out and grab it real quick. If I don't take my big camera, you guys aren't going with me because you get attached to my big camera. If I take my little one, well, the phone's bigger than my little one. So I really don't have a way of attaching that on there. All right, here we are.
Cherry Creek Drive, Corvallis Drive.
So let's Throw our lights on a little bit, slow some traffic down behind us. I'm gonna do a traffic break like Zach. Just kidding. But CHP's right in front of us, and you know they don't want to die. So oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, he took my parking spot. Actually, I might be able to grab it right here. Look at that. Front row parking. Morning. Yeah, just gonna grab that. All right, it is raining, but you with me. I'm gonna grab the big one. We're gonna make this quick. That sounded. All right, so water and cameras don't mix.
We have a DOT check at Westwood.
So if you're just tuning in,
1908 Beverly will notify DOT and will update DWP with the updated location.
I just got pulled over and dealing. No, I'm just kidding. Shooting a weather package.
We did a 911 in for a female related kid. New operations, sir. She said she's pregnant. Can we all pick up the cards out?
Separate 90, okay. And any copy?
39 copy, bro. We have counter
Up to 8 5
and fire en route.
Back alarm, 6 Place, off the Grove Street.
in for 927 at 850 Ocean.
Dimension with dealer for 45 minutes.
All right, well, it just turned into a SIG alert, so that's good.
Adam 71.
Adam 13, now you can head that way.
13, San Francisco, authorizing and close to the unit to assist for 927 at 850 East Ocean, 850 East Ocean. People heard screaming for help, no other voices heard. It looks like we were getting another call saying the female screaming for help multiple times.
I was going to call it trans crash, but in today's world, well, can't call it that. So I was going to call it transition crash. Even that sounds suspect. No, I did. I called it transition crash. Hi, Dad.
122.25 injury ALS 2519 Dearborn Street. 68, is your female screaming for help? The first street north of Nolan, east of Fort. 68.
See, I just touched my face. I'm going to get it.
26, you're on scene with us.
See, touch my face again. Yeah, I'm not going to not touch my face.
76, we have a 927 at 850 Ocean. DPK might be related. Female screaming, don't touch me and I'm pregnant. Screaming for help. Is that going to be your female?
Who have I been yelling at? I haven't been yelling at anybody.
Yes, ma'am, that would be her.
I don't really yell anymore. She's talking about my voice. I don't know. I don't really yell anymore. I used to be really good at yelling. Nah, the cough is on its way out. Whoa, that's not good. Oh, well, that explains why that's not good. You go there. You go here. You upload there. And now we go boom.
To do a little further, see if you can't see subject is being dark. Subjects are rolling around on the front yard of the next door. One yelling for help. Subject just got up. Across from wearing a gray or black shirt, black pants, holding a cell phone, and has a backpack. Facing the gray. Victim wearing a gray shirt, black pants, on the front yard. So
Almost had a crash in front of us.
Another two suspects now heading towards the boulevard, from between the houses, and then back to the sidewalk. Both subjects. Only two people out on the street.
6-3, we're not done.
497.
What time did you go down? Boom, 3 o'clock.
And for the west units in the 242, whoever has the victim, the CP saying you have the correct victim and no contact for CP.
Copal.
Temper copy test for on the 242. Engine squad 87, medical rescue, Downwood Street, Alden Park Boulevard.
Show me code 7 at the West Station. Go ahead, man. Put him on our address.
Dictate that.
Second 901 and female conscious breathing, complaining of pain to the head due to a battery.
Copy, ma'am. Northwest Southeast with 173, seizure 2110.5, West Century Boulevard, South Haas Avenue.
Our victim in the situation is saying that his number will dispute over.
Step on.
Central Fire Engine 77. On scene at 8410 North Sun Lamborghini EWP. Power side for a arcing.
Sorry, 160, take up your way.
Pool number.
Go ahead. Okay, sir, are we able to
Pool number 6725 Sierra 8.
Yeah, the 4 minutes on co-op.
Alright, we're out of here.
EWP arcing pool number 67.
Try to get out of here without causing an incident. Let me check my curb.
Pool number was 6725. And then Sierra 8.
Seven nine will be rescue 79 quarters.
SA.
It's a real curb, but it starts to roll down over here.
111 Alvarado.
And we're smooth. We're smooth. We did it. My lights are on. Thank you for your concern. We went to the store today to grab some things, just normal life things, and not the big Walmart, but the Walmart grocery store. No toilet paper. The CVS, no toilet paper. The 99-cent store, toilet paper. Not for 99 cents though. I have sanitizer in my car. And when you're somewhat of a germaphobe to begin with, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Engine 169, squad 29, traffic collision ALS 382, East Live Oak Avenue, Longton Avenue, PD en route. 76, you're following me really well tonight.
On scene, I don't know if that's been done yet.
Super. We'll put you in there. You coming around 10909 TT, zone 750 for the 22, the black large SUV with no one around the vehicle. It's completely blacked out.
Wendy, are we talking fishing again? The corn is good for carp, I know that. And use the shucks. What's shucks? I know Google will probably tell me. I've been doing a lot of Google fishing lately. The past 3 days have been nothing but shucks. I leave the park and I'm like, ah, shucks. Ah, shucks. So I have been using shucks.
Engine 121, squad 187, KLS 462, Charmingdale, Russell. That's the Loma.
Mendez, it was one of the kids, James. Oh, for toilet paper. You're funny. Nah, I don't need toilet paper. I told you, we go from, what is it? Squat to squirt? From... brown to drown? Just use the restroom right next to the shower. You'll be fine. And you'll be even cleaner.
Rescue 10 on scene.
Super.
Mr. Murder, I believe you got me confused with someone else. Velveeta for fish. I've heard that. I've heard that. All right, so what time is it? 3:30. How long we've been going? 40 minutes. That'll work. Well, Mr. Murder, I'm not sticking it to any man, but thank you for your support.
Your step outside. 1821, step by.
No merch available right now. Maybe in a little bit. There's supposed to be some lightning in this, but no bueno. There's none so far. You're supporting by watching. Thank you very much. We don't have merch available right now. I do merch drops. I have shirts and hats and posters and stuff in the car with me right now. And I do merch drops along the way. I like to give it out. I don't like to sell it. I will be selling things again soon. Just I'm in no rush. My PayPal is loudlabsnews@gmail.com. You want to support?
City RA 96.
There's a donation button right underneath. I don't ask for donations.
Boulevard 118 freeway.
Bye, Wendy. Love you. I'm not a donation asker. Plus, I'm not out here for donations. I appreciate it. I'll take your donations. But as you can see, I'm touching my face and picking my nose. I don't work hard for my money. I do work for my money, but I don't work hard for it. So most of you do work hard for your money, and I don't want to take it from you just because I'm sitting in my car doing something. If you are a trust fund baby, donate all you want. Elon Musk, donate all you want. Those people don't work hard for their money, so I don't mind taking their money. But people that work hard, no need to give it to me. I appreciate it, though. What's our posters? One is a poster of my dumb face with my camera, with the car behind me. And the other one is some art, the artwork that's on my arm. And another version of it, I think. And then also some patches and some stickers are in the poster kits, or the poster tube things. Dad, how you feeling? I saw parts of it. The one with Dr. Dre and somebody else. Forgot who else was in it. Or his mouth is jumping all over the place. Saw a little bit of it.
Engine 184, spot 182, diabetic. 2292 Kellogg Park Drive.
Mr. Murder, have you seen the Netflix show?
Medical alarm. 25276.
Carol, that was like 40 minutes ago. It's all good. And there you go. It's on Netflix, called Shot in the Dark. If you think I'm the man sitting here in my car, you'll definitely think I'm the man outside of my car on that show. Or actually inside my car. I do a pretty good job of manning up in the car too.
32. Authorized any unit. Says this is a possible 459. It's one building north of 5334 Anaheim Road. The white building. Broken.
Short area of the termination point, and then once we're done, we'll call it.
Mr. Murder, if you are trying to go to sleep right now, I suggest you don't watch it. It's one of the type of shows that give you anxiety while sitting down.
Yeah, thank you. Let me decide if I'm going to do natural. 3333 West 2nd Street. 2 incident 493 on 29. Code 6 follow 776.
Everybody drink, 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 drink. I don't have anything to drink, so I can't play the drinking game right now. I don't. I don't love it, Jacob, at all.
14 squad, 14 chest pain.
You're right. It was a joke. Hey, Jacob, send me some virus news footage. I'll send it out for you.
349. Are you good?
Go interview somebody, or better yet, have them send you the footage. Interview them via Skype. Go interview somebody in quarantine. Go record a hospital. Go talk to a doctor. Send me something, dude. Are you next to Disneyland? It all depends on where you're at. So if you're in Australia, yeah, I'm near Disneyland. If you're in San Francisco, yeah, I'm considered near Disneyland. If you're in Los Angeles, no, I'm not near Disneyland. If you're at Disneyland, I'm nowhere near you. Then yes, I'm near Disneyland. If you're from Florida, then yeah, I'm from Disneyland.
3333 West 2nd Street.
So did you start this channel and this channel name in support of the dead dude, or just a coincidence, Mr. Murder?
Code 46120 Vineland Avenue, Southern custody.
Hey, Des, thank you very much. Thank you for the $1. Good morning, Hector.
2813.
No, Daniel, that's not why I blew the competition out of the water. Nothing to do with the packaging. Had to do with smart packaging, but not all packaging. Everybody else packaged as well. Every single person on there. Like, as a matter of fact, right now, RMG packaged tonight's stories with a couple of their photographers. So everybody packages. Don't believe everything you see on TV. Or as a matter of fact, believe everything you see on TV. It makes the world so much easier to pick out who's stupid and who's not. And I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying. I'm a fan of Eminem. I've been a fan since '99. Mr. Murder, I've been a fan. Hi, my name is...
6036.
27 family dispute 1360 73rd Street. Suspect male Hispanic, 27 to 28 years old, wearing a blue shirt, possibly under the influence of unknown narco, was armed with a wrench.
Virus is a buzzword that boosts ratings. Yeah, but boost ratings also boost dollars. Unless you're out here just for fun, which I know you're not. You forgot your password, you'll try again. What do you need your password for, Robin? Want to know a crazy story of Eminem? I think we know it. He's a white dude that ruled the world in an area where he wasn't allowed to rule the world. Back in 1999, the world was backwards. The best golfer was black, and the best rapper was white. That's not how it worked, but that's how it works now.
Engine 90 wires down. 12426 Schmidt Road, Crescent Price.
I said the best rappers in the world. I didn't say a rapper in the world. Vanilla Ice was not the best rapper ever. Snow was never the best rapper ever. Eminem was considered the best rapper at that time. And even now, he got himself the Godzilla challenge and got all you peoples bringing him back, putting his mouth or his words in your mouth. Eminem pulled it together. Daniel, hooray for Hollywood. I mean, and if we're gonna talk about it, before Vanilla Ice, before Snow, there were these three dudes from New York who were the best white rappers, and still to this day are considered some of the best rhymers and stealers. Mr. Murder, nope, that's not how it works for me. If you look at my subscribers, and you got to understand, I don't care about this, but I am aware of it. If you look at my subscribers, I should have a lot more livers, but I've been doing this for a long time before I was live, and a lot of my subscribers don't care about my live stream. So, and I'm not here to stream, I'm stringing. The job you see me do on the Netflix show, that's what I'm really here doing. Now I just happen to show you guys me doing it. What'd I do, Dad? My son. I hope I didn't do anything wrong.
10-20, take control. You can show code 4. We're taking the suspect into custody.
Time is it? 3:46. All right. News doesn't start for another 12, 13 minutes. Hopefully we can get ourselves something. Yeah, Mark, sometimes. Oh, sometimes. I'm not a sneakerhead, Mr. Murder. I'm not a sneakerhead. So if I say the Jordan Vans, but if you're talking about my favorite Jordan reproduction, that would be Kobe. Thanks, Des. I don't expect anybody to know, especially. How old's your daughter? I don't think her parents will allow her to watch the show, just like you should allow yours to watch the show. I have bad language. And I'm trying to fix that. How's Jasper? Ugh. Alive. He still lives with us. But he ain't my dog. He ain't my dog. What's the most you paid for a pair of sneakers? That's a good question. I don't know. And I can probably honestly say nowhere over $100 ever. Probably back in the day, skate shoes were 50, 60 bucks. I have a pair of Volcom shoes, Skull Phone. They're collector's edition, but I do wear them. I don't know what those cost, but I'm not a shoe guy. I don't care. I don't care. Just being funny. Yeah, real funny, Dad. Chad Muska. He's an artist now. He doesn't skate anymore, but he was really, speaking of best in the world. Early 90s, mid 90s, mid to late 90s. Muska was considered one of the best in the world. Yeah, Brunson is a little rude to him, so we got to be careful with that. Uh-oh. Why is everyone slowing down right there? But Dade loves him. Dade hangs out with him all the time. What's up, Denmark? Mr. Murder, I'm a 45-year-old adult male. I think you got me confused with someone else. I'm not a gamer. Although I did game. Ooh, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Mark. Appreciate that. Now, sunglasses, those I've paid probably in the $250, $300 range before, but usually about $150 is where I sit these days. I haven't played a game since Army of Two, probably in the early 2000s. Todd and I teamed up and played that game, but I'm not a gamer. I'm a OG gamer, Atari, Nintendo. I was around for all that. Not so much ColecoVision. No. I have 3 kids. I got plenty of things to do. I did play, I'll play Spider-Man or Disney Infinity with Dade, but not a gamer. Dade's a gamer. Dade is definitely a gamer. If we allow him to sit in front of in his chair, in his gamer chair, all day, he will, and he has. Not my legacy. Dade playing video games is definitely not keeping my legacy going. Bronson, on the other hand, he is definitely keeping my legacy going. Already hitting record.
Traffic unit, since BTD is not available for the morning, and this is back on the way to CPI being influenced with an injury.
Alright. That's the 10 and the 110. That's not near us. Has anybody fed anything else lately?
Fire 1 on 8. Fire 1, go, status.
That's the last thing that was fed. That was me, my transition crash. What's happening here? DUI, light pole, camera. Good. Good. 346, that was a while ago. Alright, cool. Basketball or football? I'd rather watch football than basketball, but I am a Lakers fan when they're winning, so I'll probably start watching basketball a little closer as we get closer to the playoffs, because the Lakers are going to win it this year. How long do you have to sit usually before something happens? I don't have to sit anyway. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 6 hours? I don't know. There's been a lot of stuff fed tonight, so in order for me to move, it's gonna have to, 1, be close because traffic's backing up now, or starting to, and 2, new starts in 8 minutes, so it needs to be a decent sized story for me to go get it. I don't know what that means, Mr. Murder. I believe I do, but it could mean anything these days, and I'll just say no. It just makes it easier. IPA or regular? Sure.
Call 2 at 5-6-10-49.
Mark, it depends on what day you're talking, and I believe I did. If it was the one where the sun was going down with me and Bronson, I did catch a fish that night. I did. It's on my Instagram, ScottLane_. Where are you located? I'm in my vehicle. In a parking lot. Thank you, Hector. For those of you not in Los Angeles, you could go to online and check out the footage, or those of you in the Los Angeles market, you can turn on channel 4, 5, 7, or 11, and hopefully we're gonna get some hits. I believe we're getting channel 5 on a story, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. You'll see a lot of different stuff. You won't know whose or what's it is. If any of the rain is Long Beach, it'll be mine, or the transition crash. Gotcha, Mark. Yeah, we ended up catching a fish. And then a week later, I took the boys back, and they both caught 2 more. Not each, but well, Dade caught them. And I've been fishing El Dorado Park the past 3 days and have been skunked 3 days in a row. But I'm also not a fisherman, so I'm learning. I might go back today and not worry about the bass and try to grab me a carp or a catfish. Instead of walking the banks and casting, just throw them out there and sit and chill. Is it true California is crazy? Dude, you're from Florida. Crazy is not allowed to call crazy crazy. Frito, let's see, December 2016 to August 2017.
Please tell traffic energy, traffic 1420 Alvaro Street.
That's what, today 4.
Neighbor.
We don't find traffic accident on
Gabriel, so far, I've been to Laughlin, Bullhead, Lake Arrowhead, Santa Ana River Lakes in Anaheim, El Dorado, in Long Beach, Pudding Stone, in San Dimas. I believe those are all the places I've been fishing since I took up fishing at the beginning of the year, or took it up again. Speaking of fishing, Dad, how's Uncle Butch? How's he doing? How's his health? And is he still fishing? And when can I go with him? Frito, so we had that reality show back in 2007, 2008 called Stringers LA. Then that kind of came and went, and nobody cared about stringing again until Jake Gyllenhaal did the movie in 2014. Once he did that movie, as soon as he did that movie, I hit up Howard and was like, hey, we need to bring back the show. Howard had some representation at the time due to his involvement in the movie, so he was able to take that movement, went to a production company. Production company's like, yeah, we'll grab it. And that production company sold it to Esquire magazine. It failed at Esquire along with the network, and then it got sold to Netflix.
84 from Metro. We have nothing further.
Dad, how's Uncle Butch? How's he doing? How's his health? And is he still fishing? And when can I go with him?
Rescue 64, Rescue 864, engine 79, line 433, battalion 13.
Video on site. I have caught 1 fish out of not the big lake, but the second to biggest lake, the one over by the 91. And then we caught 2 in the little kid section, which doesn't really count, but it counts for Dade. The Huckleberry Pond or whatever. So I had a decent one at the Catfish Lake, but I didn't set the hook, and he ended up leaving. But I pulled 1 out of there, and then the 2 that we pulled out of Huckleberry you're supposed to take home, but I put in an ice chest, and then I just went over to Catfish and released them over there.
Engine 88, Roger. Get Rescue 878 from quarters.
483520 on 12. You think it's safe? Hold up for you, but.
What's my favorite actor? You mean who? And no, I didn't meet Jake. How does payment happen to get paid for your footage? I don't know, ask my mom.
800 ambulance for this call.
You feel that? Feels good, don't it? I don't know what you're talking about, Lion. Fishing is fun. No connection with spirit. You should go camping with the family. You're right, Daniel, I should. Except my wife is not into it. She's more into glamping. She doesn't want to sleep in a tent. Dade and I, we don't have a problem. She wants to sleep in an RV.
Ford route.
68 flooding. 1043 South Urban Avenue.
All right, guys. The news is on. Somebody tell me if I'm getting any hits. Channel 4, 5, 7, or 11. I'm not going to watch any news right now. When I get home, I'll hit the FF.
89 to the fall, 8033 long range.
Your baby's due October 13th. Nice. Nice. Bronson's in October, baby. What's up, Jason? Have I ever caught a baby shark? No, I have not. I wasn't there. Only his friends and family were. But, oh, and RMG, I guess. RMG got him coming out of the house with CPR in progress. I got there 10 minutes after he was transported.
363, RD 0319.
He bought a new 32-footer parked in Newport Harbor. He's in North Dakota, and when you're ready, I'll give you his number. My Uncle Butch bought me my first, and I remember it clear as day in Canyon Lake, bought me my first tackle box and fishing poles for my birthday and Christmas, along with some cash. Uncle Butch is always good for cash. He's like a fisherman. Like, he's a fisherman. Like, my dad said he just bought a new 32-footer. He's always had a fishing boat. Matter of fact, he used to keep it at his grandma's house in the backyard in Linwood. No, wait, not his grandma. It was my grandma, his mom. So, yeah, it'd be fun to go fishing with Uncle Butch, and he's a character too. Nothing but smiles. Nothing but smiles around him. He is a character. Your cheeks will hurt. Your cheeks will hurt. What tip can you give people who want to start fishing? That's me. Like I said, I was given some gifts back in like 4th grade. Then in high school, I kind of, picked it up again and then let it go, and then played again in the 90s and did a little bit of deep sea and that. But I'm not a fisherman. I just picked it back up. Basically in December. And the best tip I can give you, YouTube. All kinds of characters on there too that'll teach you different things. You got some adults who are straightforward. You got some kids who play to the camera. There's this one kid, I swear it's a cross between Zach and Patty Mayo. I think his name is Noah, but it's Kickin' Bass TV. Or no, Kick Your Bass TV. No, Kickin' Your Bass TV? Kickin' Bass TV? I don't know. But it's a cool channel. He's a cool kid. Knows what he's doing. Young too, but knows how to fish. So best advice I can give you is YouTube. I've been to a few Blink concerts, and I have one of Travis's drumsticks that he threw in the crowd. He threw it out in the crowd. I think it was Long Beach. He threw it out in the crowd. my hand and somebody else. It landed in my hand and somebody else's hand at the same time. I have the drumstick. He does not.
224 investigation. 444.
And I kept it along with a look. Like we both had it, and then I went, "Wah!" Yuck. And then he looked at me, and then I looked at him with wider eyes. It's like, I won. What do you want to do about it? It's a drumstick. We're gonna fight over a drumstick? We did not. But I've seen him a good half dozen times at least.
Near the auto auction.
Hand reels for fishier tricky, as rods much better. I'm still old school. I've seen the new school stuff. I am interested, but for right now, I'm just using our Big Five Walmart stuff. At some point, I did see those casting reels and some stuff. Looks pretty fancy, but I'm not into it right now. I'll figure it out soon.
77 Roger.
What type of rod? Doesn't matter if it's 40 or 400. Frito, if you're just starting, it does matter. It does matter. You don't want to spend a lot of money.
7.5 code 6 on my call.
No reason to go out and spend $1,000 a gear when you could. As a matter of fact, the kid that I was talking about, he does these challenges that are really cool. He'll go into Walmart and he'll buy a Walmart pre-made package and go fishing with that and catch a fish with that. Or he'll go into Walmart and buy the most expensive lure and the cheapest lure and show you which is and fish with both. But start small and work your way up. Buy the $40. Buy the $40 one. The fish doesn't know the difference. The fish does not know the difference. I don't think I've met Mr. Beast.
From 11750 Sunset Boulevard. She says that she still hears the suspect on the megaphone. He possibly has a police scanner.
Who has a police scanner?
2.5 hour ETA. 750 Sunset. I'll also put in the phone. 3175 Duran.
Do I believe in God? All right, so it doesn't hurt to believe. It only hurts not to believe if it's real. Think about that, Mr. Murder.
Family dispute 422 East 25th Street. Incident 503. RD 1322 identified. 1677 16877 Kansas City 0509.
Jason, you need to use the worms. You sent me some worms? I hope not. Yes, Travis Barker is a drummer. Are aliens real? Absolutely. I'm not the smartest person, but I'm told every one of those stars is a sun. And every one of those suns probably has some planets around it. Stupid to believe that there's nothing else out there. Why does Daniel need to go to sleep? You asked the question, do I believe in God? Obviously, Daniel believes in God because people that believe in God consider themselves the Son of God. I don't think Daniel was saying that he was Jesus Christ. I don't think he was saying that. I think Daniel was saying, like my dad. My dad would consider himself the Son of God.
I have your PR on the mic.
Oh, because he said Gucci Gang. I don't know what that means. Have you ever got sleep paralysis? I don't think so.
149 squad 1.
Now that you're getting, we got 5 on the crash with the kids. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, hey, what's up, Randy? Yeah, Channel 5 told me they were going to use that package. Yep, yep. And they even called to ask about other stuff. They're like, hey, is this package with this and with this? And I was like, no. No, it's not.
Your footsteps walking back and forth.
I'm not getting deep. I'm not getting deep at all. Ooh, vehicle overturned on its side.
A male PR wanting to carry the external
Sheila,
vehicle transit.
1015. Sheila, that's a Corona.
The news is a lie. Mr. Murder, I've been in it for 20 years and I can tell you that it's not. Now, there are certain words and phrases and things they do to catch your attention, but I'm in an industry where you kind of get kicked out of it if you start lying. So, it's not a lie.
Roger, definitely.
That's 464, go.
Yeah, we've got a knockout.
And for the ones who are lying, they don't believe it's a lie. They truly believe what it is they're saying. CNN is fictional or non-fictional? It's the news, so therefore it's non-fiction. It's real. That's what non-fiction means, right? Non-fiction means real. The news is real. If they show you a fire, that fire's not fake. If they show you that people died in a shooting or a crash, those people are real. They're not fake. So I don't understand. You guys are talking to somebody who's been in the industry for 20 years, and now you're trying to tell me that my industry is not real and it's fake.
29.
It's a good way to get blocked.
Battalion 16, CHP. Got this person trapped westbound 10 Eastern Tech.
Have the first available units immediately before arrival. Need to watch commander.
I don't want to go over there. I really don't. It's not time to go there. So you're saying Trump won fair and square? Are you talking to me? Because I don't remember saying that at all.
Station to the
Stop putting words in my mouth.
168. Have this person.
Okay, I'm not CNN.
168, this person trapped westbound 10 Eastern
Yo, Mr. Murder, go find another live. I thought you were watching Netflix. Why are you still here? Go watch me somewhere else. You don't need to watch me here anymore. You make me mad.
45, are you clear?
I'll be on the goal line platform.
Today, 11 degrees.
Non-fiction is real, right? Right? We can agree on that, right? Non-fiction means real, right? And fiction is not real. So yes, CNN is non-fiction. Yes, it is. So is Fox News. So is all the news. All news is non-fiction.
I'm not about that joke. Are you clear? Alright, 59, update your setting.
Light force 33.
That'll be 3 hours. Try to make it.
Daniel, I can tell he was trolling from the get-go. Just with that name. Obviously, he came up with that name just a few weeks ago. And I can tell he was trolling. He was trying to pretend to be a fan at first. And then it turned exactly where I thought it was going to go.
121, spot 187, deep breathing. 23704 Prospect Valley Drive. Awesome, Elizabeth.
67. Headline misdemeanor, Bloomberg, Genesee. Incident 526 9622. Executive 1, you can cancel the unit. We'll handle the data on this one.
Nice flex. Whoop, whoop. Flex it up, dog. Did the cruise ship dock in the East Coast? I'm guessing a cruise ship docked in the East Coast. Chances are, yes, a cruise ship docked on the East Coast.
We're in front.
$77 415 woman 7117 South Vermont, code 2 intent 512, ID 1245.
Pier 6 TV is no longer needed in 479.
Towers of contractors WHS, instant 520 position.
131, squad 131, back in ALS.
Interview you on it.
38618 trumpet.
Upgraded to
Angel
code
Trumpet,
2.
first
To
unit,
Avenue.
Avenue.
Please went through into watch. 19861 transporting female to Van Nuys Jail. Your time, my miles.
Your time, my miles. Repeat.
87, waterfall armor, reset.
And is 9 Queen 23 on the block.
Rinse and repeat.
Motor code is B. Stop traffic units. Motor code is B. Additional on the hit and run DUI, Hollywood and Genesee. Suspect vehicle, the gray Mazda 3 license, Arizona plate, Charles Boy Robert 0213. Charles Boy Robert 0213.
Mr. Manson, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I might go hit it up again. Yeah, Jason, I think about a dozen stories we fed tonight. Hell no, Mr. Manson.
480.
I mean, heck no, Mr. Manson.
Middle Park, husband, 3200 Motor Avenue. Destiny Smith, female black, background, 5'7", small bill, like complete of your family.
Because the only seafood I like is the expensive kind, unfortunately.
I don't know the condition, any information about the SCD information in 531.
Or the only fish, or the only things I'll eat that's pulled out of the water. I will eat a tuna fish sandwich, but I like lobster and shrimp, crab. I don't like fish. Yes, Paul, we got that story. I've never tried ragu because I don't know what it is. I do like steak though, not as much as my dad, but I do like steak. My mom always tells me I need to eat a good steak every once in a while. Steakenstein or the Del Rey, they got good steaks.
9841, your status.
Have I ever had spread? You talking about jail? Jail food? Is that what you're talking about, Daniel? So what you're talking about? That's what a spread is, right?
Yeah, the possible battery suspect there now. West 2 looks like a mobile gas station. Suspect is male, 20 computer able for description. Control to 534 and RD 1252. Either house, suspect there now for the 09 South Bonnie Bray Street. Suspect was not an accident figure to offer by shark with 2 incident 536 and RD 265. 066380 Woodley.
Well, we understand you're just asking, but clarify to those who don't know. Okay, thank you. All right. So what he's talking about is, so when you're locked up, and if people love you, they'll put money on your books, and you can buy things. Sometimes people will buy food and snacks and keep it to themselves. Other times people will buy food and snacks and make what you call a spread. You're definitely gonna need some soup in that spread, and you're definitely gonna need some chili fries in that spread. Well, not chili fries, but the chips that are like fries. But anyways, to answer your question, yeah, I've been involved in a spread before. Spread here is what you have on toast. Let's just say that everything I've been arrested for before the year 2000 was me growing up. Everything I've been arrested for after the year 2000, all work related. Never been arrested since the year 2000 for anything but work related incidences. Starting with the best of all, bank robbery. I've had assault on a police officer, impersonating a fireman, trespassing on government property, just to name a few.
Unit 415 by 15485 Ventura Boulevard at the Sherman Hotel. Just like the middle spending ball, 58160 Dodger Blue sweatshirt on crutches.
You've been to the glass house and the tower. I don't know what the glass house is. I've been to the towers. What is the longest you've been locked up for? Doing, oh, for the job? It's the longest. Usually just overnight until I get bailed out.
Units holding non-qualified where you are, 363.
T-Man at 18437 Prairie Street, incident 478 RD 1767, identify.
Mr. Murder, I don't know if you understand how the world is working these days, but that's just normal. Because America is so progressive, our numbers are going to start to even out. Like, more people are born than people die every day. So we keep going more and more and more. But with the relationships that are going on in the world today, you get a lot less of the ones that slip by, if that makes any sense. So with the way that progressive America is, our numbers are going to start to even out here soon. Yep. We're not going to have the same rise in population as we did in the past. It's supposed to rain through Monday. Isn't it Monday or is it Tuesday? I don't want it to rain for a week. I bet Mrs. Lane loves bailing out Scott. It's just part of the business. Are you talking to me, Frito? Apparently you don't know who I am or seen the show. Interesting.
Putting us additional on the 14-5-1545 Ventura Boulevard. Spare call back. The suspect just left.
Oh, well,
Now
go watch.
just left in a white Dodge
Go watch the
Charger,
show,
7 David Mary Thompson,
Mr. Manson.
597,
Go
Mary
watch the
David
show.
Thompson, 659. In Pierce City, might mean visual incident 53. 1377, 415 woman, 7117 South Vermont Avenue. Code 512, 1245.
Would I say buying a Charger as the first car is a good idea? Depends on what you're using it for, Mr. Productions. Depends on what. Alright. Can't believe you just asked me if I have any tattoos. DC or Marvel? Yes.
Roger.
Southeast, my new line, whenever they say that, is, hey man, I'm not telling you how to do your job.
Roger.
Contact PRC if they wish to be.
And I also say, is your job to stop me from doing mine?
Trolling, Roger. Do we have another unit going to 77?
Frito, you don't have to remember, but you asked if I had any, and then you just mentioned and said that you remember I did, and then you said if I was going to get one, what would it be? I don't know, probably some letters, some words, some colors, some shapes. Not necessarily, Chris. Could be a 6-cylinder. Could be a 6-cylinder.
Oh, they have not. So, incident 512.
Yeah, a lot of times Southeast, I'm like, nowhere in your job description does it say for you to tell me how to do my job. There's been times I'm like, here, you want to do it for me? Here's my camera. Since you obviously know what it is that I'm doing here. Here, go do my job for me. It's usually the young guys. It's the young guys.
Code 4, being as a few years others. So they Julie.
Can I play music live? Yeah. Growing beard out again. No.
672 minutes left.
Do I have any influences growing up? Yeah, I did. I did.
239 is responding to 7th and Burlington.
And now, I do. I do. I can play whoever I want, Mr. Murder. Jesse, straight. Alright, 4:30 is popping up, which means Channel 2 is about to show up with their news.
31 FP 220, do you need a central unit to respond? Maybe 1079.
Daniel, this is behind the scenes with Scott Lane, and if you can figure out how to make this not boring, go for it. Go for it. D-Money, busy. Let's see how many stories we have. Let's see how many stories we have tonight. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Got a baker's dozen. 14 if you count the one that was fed before midnight. I can't believe somebody fed something at 11:30. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Who am I going to yell at? I got to yell at somebody. Somebody's getting yelled at.
1781, 1781, are you clear?
Who's getting yelled at? Gunshot wound to the head. Oh, it's Randy. And he fed it at 12:04. Okay, you're not getting yelled at then. It was uploaded at that time, but it was fed at that time. Gotcha. All right. You're good, Randy. You're not in trouble. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But yeah, we fed 14 things.
Last thing under direct down floor, this looks about Hispanic wearing a white shirt, black backpack, cap on her right hand.
Frito, I know how to grill a little bit. Son, what stories did you get tonight? Dad, I got a transition crash and 3 rain packages. So I got 4 stories. Queen Mary rain, 2nd Street rain, Southgate rain, and transition crash.
Roger.
Mr. Murder, you have the same username as my dad. Pop Little Elm, Texas? Yes, that's my father. That is my dad. He's here to make sure that all of you behave and make sure I'm safe.
Central traffic units motor code is D.
Absolutely, Dad. Absolutely, it's okay. Yeah, absolutely. 53. No, I didn't. I've been skunked 3 days in a row. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All 3 days, nothing.
Irving 181, 181. Possible ADW suspects there now. Sunset and Coronado. Code 3 incident 5.
I'd love to go fishing with Uncle Butch, Dad. Whether on the boat or anywhere else. I'd also like to make my way up and go hang out with Wade soon. I don't know if we're going to do a family thing, a camping thing, an RV thing, but I do want to make my way up there and go fishing with Wade.
No further description. Attempting to push a motorcycle through a hole that was cut in the fence. See security.
All right, somebody watch Channel 2 and see what happens. Ooh, rain's coming down again. We're not going anywhere.
Hey, sir, is there a better lope for this?
Mr. Murder, I don't think my dad's gonna respond to you because your name sounds like you're trying to kill my dad, and we don't like that. So don't be offended if he doesn't answer you. Now, Daniel, my dad might answer you or be in agreement with you. It's 6:30 where my dad's at. He's in Texas. And he's an early riser anyways. Yeah, Chris, sometimes we get lucky. All right, guys, I am going to say goodbye. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for supporting me, the channel, and other stuff. Don't forget, April 4th. All right, guys, remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. Hug your loved ones. Later, losers.